Hi YouTubers. I tried to post the first blog, and for some strange reason I guess I just didn't have enough light on or something of that nature. So anyways, to make a long story short, I do need you guys' video responses because I absolutely love that. Over the few years that I have been, watching YouTube and seeing all that stuff, it's just been great. I love it. I love the way that we can communicate and interact, via internet and how worldly it is. I think that it's a wonderful thing. I'm hoping that this one that I upload comes out a lot more lighter than the last one. So once again, I do apologize about that. I got a new camera. It's not the greatest camera in the world, but it'll do what I need it to do until I can step it up a notch. So anyways, like I said, I've had several paranormal experiences since then. That one was just the scariest for me because it was the first time I'd ever actually seen something. Uh, and once I got off into the paranormal and how that whole situation works, I realized that what I had seen was what they called a full-bodied apparition. That's some scary shit. Never in my life. The air gets thick in the room. You feel very, very uncomfortable. Uh, and I'll be honest, I was absolutely terrified. Now, this was a house that I had grown up in, and never in my life had I seen anything of that nature before. Anyways, my poppy, he's now dead. He died of cancer. God rest his soul. But shortly after that incident happened, my little sister and I, we went downstairs. Poppy was sitting up. He was in the dining area having his coffee, and we basically asked him. We asked him about the spirit. Papa, this house is haunted. Did you know this house was haunted? Do you know what he told us? He says, yeah, I know the house is haunted. He says, at times, he'll be talking on the CB because that was his hobby, that 10-1-4, breaker 1-4 guy type shit. Okay. He'd be on a CB, and he said shit would be moving around in the fucking room while he's on a CB. Then I found out that an old lady died in that house, and she died upstairs in my bedroom. How about that shit? Ain't those some apples for you? And then over the years, I found out that that house was moved there. So what's got me is my poppy says he sees an old woman, but I was seeing that man figure. Never in my life was I seeing the woman. I was only seeing the man figure. So I don't know exactly to what extent it comes from, if the land is actually haunted or if the house and the land is haunted. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. See, the land could be haunted from maybe that guy or whatever. He could have died on that land or been murdered there or whatever before the house was even moved there. Because from what I understand, that used to be a cornfield. All this used to be cornfield. And where I live, you can't go maybe 2 miles in one direction without running into a cornfield. So there's a probability that that was a cornfield and maybe that man was murdered there. But I know that the little old lady my poppy sees had died in that house. And I believe it was of natural causes. I mean, there was nothing like traumatic or anything, of that nature. Now my Uncle Junior lives in that house, and he also says that there are things going on in that house. I have a 10-year-old daughter. She will not go down there and spend the night. Not at all. She hates the way the house feels. It's just a horrible thing, and it's something that, that we as a people, we need to open our eyes and understand that there's shit out there. A lot of people may think, oh, that woman's crazy, something ain't right with her, funny face, you don't know what you're talking about. Funny face knows what the fuck she's talking about, because funny face knows what the fuck she's seen with her own eyes, and funny face knows what the fuck other people in that house have seen with their own eyes. So I don't know, you guys. Go figure. Like I say, YouTubers, please subscribe to funnyface35. Give my blog a chance, and we'll take it from there. The next blog I do, I'm going to actually go outside, and I'm going to go down the block, and I'm going to record the house from the outside and kind of show you guys the block and shit like that, you know, because like I said, the houses were moved here. All right. Thanks again. Funny Face signing off. Blog number 2.